going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy T McNeil, and this is indeed the DC Show. So if this is your first time here, make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I would definitely appreciate that. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different today, guys. I'm not gonna talk about any sneaker news, no type of reviews, hands-on reviews, information, etc. What I want to do is talk about the Nike brand, the Jordan brand, and of course Michael Jordan himself, and a commitment that these three entities have came up with to basically give back to the African American community, which I think is an excellent idea. So I want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on that. I know Jordan over the years has gotten a lot of backlash for that. You know, a lot of people have said that, you know, he doesn't care about the black community. You know, at any time black issues come up, anything dealing with the black community, he's not engaged enough, etc. I've heard these stories countless times over the years, and this is pretty much, to me, in my opinion, going to shut the naysayers up, okay? Because at the end of the day, the way I look at this whole situation is, as long as you're doing something about it, that's all that matters. Because I'm gonna tell you something, there's a lot of corporations out here that's not doing nothing, and I'm gonna name just a few of them, okay? And I'm sure you guys know exactly who I'm talking about, okay? So, they basically saying today that Nike, or the Nike Incorporation, they announced that they're going to be doing a $40 million commitment over the next 4 years to support the black community in the U.S. on behalf of Nike, Jordan, and the Converse brands collectively, okay? So I have some information about that I want to definitely go over with you guys. And like I said, I want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on it. Now, there's actually two different articles out here right now that's floating around. They have this, and then they have another article pretty much like updated. So some of the information that I'm going over with you guys right now has actually been changed. So like I said, we're going to go over that and pretty much discuss it at the end of the video. Okay, guys? So let's go over one of the quotes that the Nike brand has actually came up with, and let's see what you guys think about this. Now, it does say that, I quote, "Systematic racism and the events that have unfolded across America over the past few weeks serve as an urgent reminder of the continued change needed in our society. We know Black Lives Matter. We must educate ourselves more deeply on the issues faced by the black communities and understand the enormous suffering and senseless tragedy racial bigotry creates," said John Donahoe, president and CEO of Nike Incorporated. "The Nike Incorporated family can always do more, but will never stop striving to role model how a diverse company acts. We will continue our focus on being more representative of our consumers while doing our part in the communities that we serve." Okay, so again, that's coming from CEO, Mr. John Donahoe. Big shout out to him. I'm definitely glad that he put this statement out. And what do you guys think about that? Okay, now I'm going to kind of scroll down real quick, guys, because again, like I said before, you know, they pretty much updated this information. So this is what the Jordan brand is now going to do when it comes to the black community. Okay, now it does say, guys, and quote, that Jordan brand is more than one man. It has always been a family. We represent a proud family that has overcome obstacles, fought against discrimination in communities worldwide, and that works every day to erase the stain of racism and the damage of injustice. The will, the work, the excellence the world has come to know is the result of one generation after another pouring their dreams into the next. Now, it does go on to say, guys, that Black Lives Matter. This isn't a controversial statement. Until the ingrained racism that allows our country's institutions to fail is completely eradicated, we will remain committed to protecting and improving the lives of black people. Okay, so let me know what you guys think about that. Also, it does go on to say, guys, that today we are announcing that Michael Jordan and the Jordan brand will be donating $100 million over the next 10 years to organizations dedicated to ensuring racial equality, social justice, and greater access to education. Okay. Now, there's more information on here, guys. I will leave a link down below in the comment section for the ones who are interested if you guys want to read more into it. But let's talk about this, man, real quick. So I think that's a good look coming from the Nike and Jordan brand, okay? There's not a lot of corporations out here from what I've seen. If you guys have seen it, let me know down below in the comment section. But I haven't seen any other corporation out here pretty much, I could say recently, that has came out with a statement dealing with, you know, what's going on in the country today. I haven't seen it, okay? We've all seen the looting. We've seen all the things that, you know, these youngins was out here doing, okay? I don't condone that. It's not right. But the peaceful protests, the peaceful marches, etc., I'm definitely all for it, okay? Anytime you have a protest or a march and you have a tragedy like what happened to George Floyd, 9 times out of 10, you know, when you don't get the justice that you want right then and there, you know, when you feel like, you know, these things it's just completely wrong, okay, and you feel like, you know, things just aren't going the way that they're supposed to go, you know, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. That's the result of what you get. You're going to get the riots. You're going to get, you know, the looting, which obviously comes along with the riots. I mean, it's going to always be two different groups. You got your peaceful protesters, you got your rioters, you got your looters, you know, you got your opportunistic folks, and that's just the way that it is, okay? So this is what happens when social injustice continues to go on in this country, okay? So back to what the Nike and Jordan Brand Corporation is doing, I think that's a great idea. We're talking about over the next 10 years, okay? Regardless of what you think or how you feel, the fact of the matter is they're giving back to the community. Now, I know some people might say, you know what? Oh, that's not right. You know, I feel as though, you know, why do they have to give back only to the black community? Do they not understand and realize that there's other groups out here that spend money with this corporation? It's not just black folks. Yes, I do understand that. We all understand that. But at the end of the day, they're giving back to the black community, okay? Because this is what they feel needs to happen, okay? The black community spends a lot of money on the Nike Corporation, and that's a fact, okay? I'm not saying that no other group out here does, but at the end of the day, this is a Black Lives Matter movement, okay? This corporation is standing up for the social injustice. They're standing up for what is right, okay? And what is just in this country. This is the reason why they're giving back. They have to give back to our movement, okay? And I think it's only fair. Like I said, we spend a lot of money with this corporation. You know, we're talking about the black dollars that goes into this corporation. Bruh, trillions. Yeah, I said trillions. Because we spend a lot of money with this corporation. So it's only right, like I said, that they give back to our cause and what's going on. Now, I did mention the fact, guys, that some of these other corporations, I haven't seen any statements. I haven't seen anything about, you know, what's going on with the world and we support you, you know, we stand up for you guys, etc. I haven't seen it, okay? Now, just to name a few, I'm gonna put them out there. I haven't seen or heard any statements from Apple. I haven't seen or heard any statements from Walgreens. I haven't heard any statements from any other shoe manufacturers. Okay, I haven't heard from anybody. Okay, I haven't heard from Target. Okay, I haven't heard from Walmart. I mean, the list goes on and on. These corporations, from what I've seen, now again, if you guys have seen it, let me know down below. But I haven't seen any type of statement that came out about they support Black Lives Matter, they support the movement, etc. I haven't seen it. And then you all have to remember too the fact that the Nike Corporation, this is not the only thing that they've done. This is the latest statement that they put out. But the Nike Corporation was out there marching with other groups, okay, with the African Americans, with the white folks, with everybody that was out there in those marches, man. They was out there on the front lines with the people. I haven't seen any other corporation still that has even done anything remotely close to what Nike has done as far as the marches and will do as far as their dedication to the black community over the next 10 years. Okay. So that's pretty much the information, guys. I just wanted to kind of put that out there. Let me know down below, like I said, in the comment section, how y'all feel about this. Like I said, the Jordan Brand, Nike Corporation, giving this $100 million donation back to the African American community and some of the other services within the black community over the next decade. Again, I think it's a good look. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Okay. If you guys, like I said, want the information, I will leave the link once again down below in the comment section. And let's have a nice, mature conversation about this. Okay. So, just be mindful of what you say. I know we all have our opinions, we all have our thoughts, etc. Some people are not going to agree with what I'm saying. Some people will. Okay. So the ones who don't agree, just watch what you say. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say on that, man. But yeah, man, make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Do not forget to tap the bell symbol, guys. That way you receive notifications as soon as I put up new content for the channel. You guys being on it, and then that way, you won't miss nothing. All right. So I appreciate you guys watching, listening, and tuning in. Until the next time, make sure that you guys have a good one. And as always, stay safe.